All right, good evening, everybody. It's Saturday night. It's about 8 p.m. My day is basically over once this video is done. Um, Keep up with the videos. You've seen some mowing down some beautiful grassy hay today. I'm still in disbelief how nice that was. I took a little break, kind of away from farming a little bit this afternoon. Got some other odds and ends done, mowed some grass, which was needed so bad, and rototilled the entire garden for weed control. So, happy shout out Friday on a Saturday. I wasn't in a good mood last night to give a proper shout out with some respect. So it's going to be this evening. We're going to take a real quick tour of this round baler. This brand new round baler now. It is fixed. I can't explain to you what this looked like yesterday. It doesn't matter. Long story short, it's all been fixed. All the belts are where they need to be. All the nooks and crannies have been cleaned. Folks, I'm going to jump in here real quick. And yes, safety first. This is the safety, I'm going to call it the safety cutoff switch. And it is engaged for safety. You don't need to be a part of a billion-dollar company on a billion-dollar job to practice just a little bit of safety. That's all I have to say on that. So, oh, shit. Okay, I can only assume that you can see up in here. Okay? All right. That corner was the problem child. I admitted last night on a video that it was a lot of my fault from negligence, which is the proper word to use, negligence. From cleaning it last fall or this spring, there was a big clump in there, and then adding to the mix that wet alfalfa, sticky alfalfa, there's a big clump. It made one jump, the other one jump, twist, turn, everything else in a big bowl of spaghetti. So, what I ended up doing is I called my New Holland dealer in an absolute frantic. I might have even been yelling and screaming. I don't know, but the great people that they are, it's Swiderski Equipment Incorporated. They're the ones that sold me all this New Holland equipment. They're awesome. They're really good. It's not just their prices; it's their service, their people, and everything else. The guy on the service desk, service parts desk, whatever, he kind of went through it step by step with me and said, Ben, give it a whirl. If it doesn't work, we'll do our damnedest to have a service guy out to you tomorrow morning, which would have been this morning. But anyway, what you have to do with these New Holland balers, I don't know about the other makes and models. You lift it all the way up, climb out of the tractor, engage the safety cutoff. I'm going to call it the safety cutoff. Go back in the tractor and lower it. Obviously, it's going to come to a stop. It's not allowed down. Lower it. It's letting tension off. Then you get either a come along or a small tie strap, which is what I had. And it better be small. It better not be one of those 2-inch straps because you're going to have problems. You wrap around what I'm going to call this tensioning roller here. I hooked it up to I'm going to call it a beam up there, and lifted it up. Here, I'm going to try and show you something. See that? See how it kind of goes up? Well, anyway, loosened that up, and I was able to do what you see here. It's all fixed, ready to go. It's completely serviced. It's all greased. I got the chain and cable lube on it. It's just a matter of closing this down and all the lids and putting it away. And Dad's going to be using this in full force on Monday for that grassy hay. Yeah, that was a hell of a scare, folks. That was a big scare. But what are you going to do? So, Real quick, I'm going to show you the wrap that I use. I believe the name brand of this stuff is Tamanet. The local feed mill, which does such a great job, they carry this stuff. I think they carry some other brands as well, but they really try and sell this. And I'm a believer. Been using it for 3 years. No, actually over 3 years. You know, when we had the New Holland 644 going, which is just in the other shed, this is what we used, and it works really good. Really happy with it. They ended up getting bigger rolls this year. This was a 12,000 footer. I wrapped 51 bales already off of this new roll, and pretty happy with it. So the best thing for a baler after making baleage is going after dry hay. It cleans out the entire thing. As you can see, that's some really sticky stuff, folks. I mean, look at that. It just sticks to everything. But this thing is clean as a whistle. Every nook and cranny's been cleaned, and I'm going to have to sharpen up the knife again because it's dull from all the digging and poking that I did, getting all that stuff out. And okay, new lesson learned. New lesson learned when using this baler making baleage, which this is not designed for making baleage. I'm going to say every 20 bales. Every 20 bales, shut it off, lift it up, lock it, clean it. Even if it's about 4 or 5 just handfuls of garbage that's collecting up on the corners, that's my new rule of thumb. Every 20 bales making baleage, clean it out. Take that extra little 5 minutes, not even, and just save yourself a lot of heartache. Because let me tell you something, that, my God, was that a mess. Enough of the baler. Shout out Friday on a Saturday. After this, I'm taking a shower, I'm cleaning up, and I'm taking a Ranger ride, and I'm, you guessed it, I'm gonna have a couple of beers. DLH Farms. DLH Farms is no stranger to YouTube. He's got a heck of a channel going. Heck, I think he's up to, he's darn near at 13,000 subscribers. Many of you watching my channel, I guarantee you're probably already subscribed. If you're not, go take a look at him. DLH Farms. You know, I've seen him before. I've seen some videos before, but I always confused it with DLK Hay. That's just me. Apparently, I'm not paying attention enough. It just finally rang a bell the other day, which there's another little mini shout out, DLK Hay. DLH Farms. I don't know a lot about this channel to explain to you guys. You guys are going to have to go look at it for yourselves. Hate to put it that way, but that's kind of the way it is. I don't know this gentleman's name. I can tell you something right now, he is busy. He is into everything. Farming, firewood, excavating, bulldozing. It goes on and on and on and on and on. He's into everything. He's got everything. Works real hard. I promise you he's a 7-day-a-week, 16-hour-a-day guy. Yeah, awesome. I did not investigate that channel very good to kind of put a little spiel on here for you guys. That's up to you. That's your job. Go check him out. Go find out for yourself. I as well need to do the same thing. I'm looking forward to catching some more of his videos. Does a heck of a job. DLH Farms. Looks like some pretty good stuff. You guys see that 5-wheel gator behind me? It's a John Deere AMT 626. You're going to have to look really, really hard to find one in this good a shape with basically newer tires on it, a full servicing, new belt, newer battery, full oil change, everything else. I've been trying to sell that. I think for the last 2 weeks. I have not gotten one phone call, one email, nothing. I ended up putting it on Craigslist and even my Facebook page. you know, whatever. And I haven't gotten anything on it. Now, there might be a reason why. I am asking $2,500 for it. It's a good machine. It's got a long life to live yet. It starts every time. It's in good shape. Is it like, are you going to buy that to like replace or use as like a Polaris Ranger or one of the Can-Ams or anything like that? Absolutely not. No, you're not. Top qualifying speed on that Gator is probably about, running with the wind, maybe 15 miles an hour. But good little machine that I can't seem to sell. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm not lowering the price. I'll keep the damn thing. I hate to say it like that. I know that sounded kind of spoiled rotten. That's one thing I'm not. But it's in too good a shape. It's worth too much to me to just kind of let it go, even for like $1,500. I'd probably let it go for $2,000, maybe. The goal is to sell a couple of things here. I need a commercial lawnmower. I am killing my lawnmower. I've got basically a Weekend Warrior John Deere 125. It does a great job, as you can see. I'm killing it though. Absolutely killing it. I ran out of time this weekend and I got to take off tomorrow morning, but next weekend I'm going to put it all together with the bagger and everything else, because I took the bagger off. I love using a sweeper. I'll always use a sweeper. I absolutely love it. I need to put that together, wash it, wax it, take some pictures, put that up for sale for about $1,000, something like that. So between that and the Gator, my goal was to bring in enough money to buy a commercial lawnmower. I'm looking at the John Deere, what is it, John Deere 350 series. Or, I got to be honest with you, I'm starting to look real hard at those Cub Cadets for about $800-900 less in money than that green paint. I'm a green paint fan, folks. I really am. But my God almighty, it gets a little excessive. Anyway, that's all I got. Weekend's kind of over. There's a lot to come yet. Stay tuned. I might even do a little road video tomorrow and tell you what's in store for this week coming up. There's going to be some baleage being made, weather dependent, and dropping lots and lots of hay for dry round baling. So, hope the weekend's well. Hope you guys are all doing really good. I really truly mean that. If you're not, change it, fix it if you can, and do what you can do and do what you want to do as long as you can do it. It means you might have to work 7 days a week, but hey, that's life. If you want it, work for it. All right, that's the only cheap advice I have. Folks, talk to you sooner than later.